The beautiful tableau of Meghalaya is coming this way. Meghalaya's 50 years of statehood, and this is what they are representing to the women-led cooperative societies and self-help groups. This is what the tableau shows. It's absolutely a visual delight, very, very beautiful. And while India celebrates 75 years, they celebrate 50 years of statehood. And we can see the front part of the tableau depicts a woman weaving a bamboo basket and the several bamboo and cane products of Meghalaya. The rear portion of the tableau depicts the traditional farming and processing of Lakadong turmeric. And this turmeric is renowned for its high curcumin content, attained its global fame due to the efforts of women-led lots of cooperative societies that they have. The rear portion also shows the commemorative logo of Meghalaya's 50 years of statehood.
And as this tableau passes by, we have the next tableau from the state of Gujarat. 100 years ago, on March 7th, 1922, Phil tribes from Pal and Dadwa villages in Sabarkantha district of Gujarat had gathered under the leadership of Sri Motilal Tejawat. Here it shows the tribal freedom movement of Gujarat. The front part of the tableau represents the freedom fighting spirit of tribal ancestors, and the rear portion relives the horrific moment of the massacre by British soldiers atop Jaramara Hills. Tribal artists in their traditional costumes are performing jade dance along with the folklore describing that event. Let's hear it out. And there the dancers are dancing in a Gujarati Garba dance.
Following them is the tableau of Goa. Goa has seen multiple twists and turns in its history, and despite these scare, the Pearl of the Orient has successfully preserved its heritage, culture and natural beauty. In the front portion of the tableau, Fort Aguada has been shown, which, with its historical legacy of 450 years, the fort was built by the Portuguese in 1612. The lotus placed at the top of the memorial symbolizes universal brotherhood. The rear portion of the tableau is showcasing Dona Paula, which is an idyllic tourist attraction. That is Goa. Listen to the music. The dancers seen atop the float represent Kumbi community, the original inhabitants of Goa.
After the beautiful and colorful tableau of Goa, we have Haryana. The tableau has brought, we all know that Haryana has brought monumental laurels by winning the maximum number of medals for the nation in several international sporting events, including the Olympic Games. Out of 7 medals won by India in Tokyo, Haryana bagged 4 medals. The chariot, we can see, it's a beautiful sight, and the horses is a symbol of the victory chariot of the Mahabharata, and this is what is depicted here. The tableau in the form of victory chariot is a symbol of honor and pride, not only for Haryana, but also for the entire country. It's golden. The regal touch is there, and we can see about 6 to 7 females on both sides dancing in the typical Haryana dress. Beautiful sight.
And following this, we can see the tableau from the state of Uttarakhand. Pragati ki or badhta Uttarakhand. The Uttarakhand state tableau is inspired by the progressive development projects in the area of connectivity and religious sites. The front portion of the tableau shows Heimkund Sahib Gurudwara. Heimkund Sahib Gurudwara is situated at an altitude of around more than 4,000 meters on the bank of the pristine Heimkund Lake. One of the most sacred Sikh shrines, Heimkund Sahib, draws thousands of pilgrims every year. And the rare portion of the tableau, the Dobra Chanti Bridge, is shown. The 440-meter long Dobra Chanti suspension bridge is connecting link between Tehri Garhwal district headquarters and Pratapnagar. Listen to the Uttarakhand music now. The rare portion of the tableau shows a beautifully decorated floral temple where there are two rishis sitting outside the entrance of the temple.
And here comes the next tableau of Arunachal Pradesh. It is the easternmost frontier of India, inhabited by indigenous tribes of various ethnic entities. The theme of the tableau is Anglo-Boer Wars, and it's a wonderfully depicted war scene in which these tribes, they created a scenario in which they fought the British before they established themselves in India. In the front portion of the tableau, a bust of the Boer warrior and two warriors defending the intruders is depicted. It actually seems as if they are fighting the British rulers in their own ways so that they can defend their motherland. The rear portion depicts an Anglo-Boer War sequence that was fought between 1858 and 1912.
It's received so well by the audience, the spectators. They are enjoying it so much, especially just see the dance movements. After the Arunachal Pradesh tableau, we have Karnataka, the cradle of traditional handicrafts. Karnataka, this is what the theme they have given, the cradle of traditional handicrafts. And it is so clear because they have products which is being shown in this tableau. Terracotta, sandalwood carving and the art of ivory carving. This is so unique, and this is the work of Karnataka. This depicts Mysore rosewood, and the center portion showcases eye-catching the craft work. Let's listen to the music of Karnataka now. Language is absolutely not a barrier here. The rhythm, the happiness, it's so clear. It's connecting completely to the people sitting there and to us here at the booth.
And there I can see it from the left coming, the tableau from the state of Jammu and Kashmir. It is depicting the changing face of Jammu and Kashmir in the backdrop of development scenario. So green and floral, and of course the snow-capped mountains are also there. Jammu is known as City of Temples, while Kashmir Valley is famous for its meadows, lakes, high-altitude tourist destinations like Gulmarg and Sonmarg, which is clearly shown in the tableau. The beautiful Mughal and tulip gardens depicted in a floral form. And ladies dancing in fairans and salwars in a true Kashmiri spirit. Of course, the front portion of the tableau is showcasing the world-famous Mata Vaishno Devi Bhavan.
Following Jammu and Kashmir, we have the tableau from Chhattisgarh. It depicts rural women in traditional tribal costumes, collecting cow dung and taking them to the collection centers in gauthans for sale. They are wearing handmade clothes and jewelry, a traditional jewelry, and they're dancing in front, 2 women and 3 men dancing in the front, and similarly the ones at the back. The rear portion of the tableau depicts the development of gauthans in rural industrial parks. The cow in the center depicts that how they collect cow dung and use it for economic purposes.
And now, friends, Uttar Pradesh, the tableau of UP. This shows the achievements achieved through skill development and employment through one district, one product, which is based on the new micro, small and medium enterprise policies and industrial development policy of the state government. It's a very beautiful tableau, and the central part of the tableau, it's clear because of the culture in the sadhus and priests. They offer arg to the sun at various ghats of Varanasi along with their morning prayers. This is shown here.
And now closely following, this is the tableau of Punjab for the Republic Day Parade, bringing to the fore the immense contribution made by Punjab during the nation's fight for independence from the British rule. The tableau depicts the hallowed martyrs of the freedom movement like Shahid-e-Azam, Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev. Protest against the Simon Commission led by Punjab Kesari Lala Lajpat Rai in Lahore, and Shahid Udham Singh avenging Jallianwala Bagh massacre after 21 years by shooting Michael O'Dwyer, the Lieutenant Governor of Punjab at the time of massacre. The front portion of the tableau commences with paying off homage to the gallant freedom fighters.
The next is the tableau from Maharashtra. It depicts bio-symbols, peculiar environmental sites, special flora and fauna of the state. It shows how it has preserved its biodiversity. The front portion of the tableau depicts blue Mormon butterfly. It's a lovely blue butterfly and the wings are moving out and in. A lovely sight. About 15 more animals, 22 plants and flowers are being shown on the tableau along with important sight. Sarda superba found as cast at the Karst Plateau, tiger found in Vidarbha, great Indian bustard, flamingo recently discovered crab, a peacock. All those animals are wonderfully depicted and all greenery all around.
I could hear the peacock sound also.
Yeah, that's
How
they
beautifully the
greeted
peacock
Prime
is
Minister.
walking ahead.
Two peacocks, and I'm so spellbound by their performance. Well, the next one is the Ministry of Culture. Since it's 150 years of Sri Aurobindo, the Ministry of Culture, Government of India represents the tableau on the life and works of Sri Aurobindo as the nation celebrates his 150th birth anniversary. We can see it's a very sober and a very decent tableau with a huge portrait of Sri Aurobindo and the mother. The tableau presents a glimpse into the unique persona of Sri Aurobindo, and front part of the tableau displays a larger-than-life sculpture, and that is of Sri Aurobindo. The rear part of the tableau draws attention to the iconic Sri Aurobindo Ashram in Puducherry.
जिसने मुझे आक्रांत किया है कि मैं किसी भी प्रकार से ईश्वर के दर्शन कर सकूं।
And there comes the tableau from the Ministry of Education and Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. The tableau of the Ministry of Education and Ministry of Skill Development showcases the key aspects of National Education Policy 2020 through the theme Vedas to Metaverse. The front portion of the tableau depicts our rich tradition and glorious past in the area of education since ancient times, starting from the Vedas, followed by the Gurukul education system, and then the universities like Nalanda, where thousands of students used to come from all over the world, and depicting also the latest form of national education policy. And the video played on the LED screens there is of the digital book depicts multidisciplinary education, research and innovation going on these days.
Following is the tableau by the Department of Posts, showcasing the theme India Post at the 75 years, Resolve for Women Empowerment. The front of the tableau features a post woman equipped with digital device and a postman's bag, a perfect blend of technology and tradition with the image of a harkara as a side relief. This woman goes around the areas and distributes with the postage the letters in a new way. The middle portion of the tableau features a floating post office in Srinagar showing Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana and shows how women are taking this ahead. The all-women post office showcases India's post-resolve and a step towards gender equality.
And Sanjeev, let me mention it out here that India Post has joined hands with All India Radio in the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav quiz going on every Monday and Tuesday these days.
Oh, that's brilliant. And now, after the post, then we have Ministry of Textiles, Shuttling to the Future. The tableau showcases the theme Shuttling to the Future. Gradually coming this side, India's strength has been defined in traditional textiles and natural fibers globally and is now emerging as a key player in a technical textiles. The front part of the tableau represents shuttle and has charkhas, cotton balls, and the cocoon on top, which represents fiber to yarn conversion. The gradual growth with which now we have come up in such a big way that we produce the best of yarns. A weaver is weaving a beautiful yarn, dyed fabric in the handloom, and next to that is India size.
And Vinitha, as this tableau was going ahead, I could see the Minister of Textiles, Smriti Irani, waving hands to this tableau. It is her department after all.
Yeah, even I saw that. And these models, the way they are showcasing their sari, beautiful.
Eyes towards the left here, we can see the tableau from the Ministry of Civil Aviation depicting Ude Desh Ka Naam Agrik Udan. The tableau showcases regional connectivity scheme Udan and the rich dividends it has been yielding. Conceptualized by the ministry and implemented by Airport Authority of India, the scheme has the objective of enhancing regional connectivity in an economically sustainable and affordable manner. In this aircraft-shaped tableau, the front part showcases women pilots depicting women power in India's aviation, as India tops in women commercial pilots globally. The rear portion of the tableau shows symbol of Buddhism and the motto of Udan, Sab Ude, Sab Jude. Of course, the middle portion showcases Buddha circuit connected through Udan scheme, featuring Buddha statue at Gaya, where he attained enlightenment. And of course, Both sides of the middle portion of the tableau is depicting palm yoga mudras of Buddha in the center and World Heritage Sites of India situated in different regions of the country, 2 each on either side of the palm yoga mudra.
The next tableau is the CRPF, the Central Reserve Police Force, showcases the saga of valor, sacrifice and glorious history. The President's Colour was presented to CRPF on 19th March 1950. The front of the tableau depicts presentation ceremony of President's Colour to CRPF by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. The middle portion depicts paying homage to the martyrs at the Hot Springs Memorial in Ladakh. And the end part depicts the Battle of Sardar Post in Run of Kutch, Gujarat, where 6 brave hearts attained martyrdom. That day is now celebrated as the Valor Day. The graceful marching by the CRPF Jawans alongside showcases the stride of CRPF.
After this dynamic tableau of CRPF, we have the serene and tranquil tableau of Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation, Ministry of Jal Shakti. Jal Shakti mission was announced by the Honorable Prime Minister on 15th August 2019 to remove centuries-old drudgery faced by women and children in fetching water and improve the quality of life in rural India. Now, with the resolve to provide tap water supply to every home by 2014. The tableau is depicting the drops of water, blue in color, and they're dancing with happiness, with glee, that the sanitation and the water quality, the improvement has made a difference to one's life.
As this tableau crosses by the saluting days, we can see the theme of the tableau of Ministry of Law and Justice, which is Ek Mutti Asman, which signifies benefits of resolving disputes through Lok Adalats. Lok Adalat is a mode of alternative dispute resolution through which cases are settled outside the traditional courts. They provide a sense of satisfaction as neither party wins or loses their case. Overcoming all the challenges posed by the ongoing pandemic, this mode of disputes resolution has reached the doorsteps of the common citizens and has reduced a large burden of the courts. The front part of the tableau showcases Nyay Sabke Liye. A hand gesture of fearlessness, guarantee and protection. And the rare part, a hand can be seen opening its 5 fingers one by one, depicting 5 guiding principles of Lok Adalats.
The next tableau is the tableau of the Central Public Works Department. It is presenting floral tribute to the Indian National Army led by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose on the occasion of his 125th birth anniversary. It is a tribute to Netaji, and the front portion of the tableau carries a bust of Netaji. Netaji said, "It is blood alone that can pay the price of freedom. Give me blood and I will give you freedom." The Indian national flag has been shown in the middle portion of the tableau. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav has been shown on the sides of the tableau. The entire tableau has been crafted in floral and natural colors. What a sight!
And now, Sanjeev, some wonderful things are coming up. The cultural performances. Vande Bharatam Nritya Utsav about to take place right here in front of us. The Ministry of Defence and the Ministry of Culture had announced the launch of Vande Bharatam Nritya Utsav, an all India dance competition as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to commemorate 75 years of independence of India. We can see these dancers now waiting for their turn to enthrall the audience. And audience, the spectators, the visitors are all very excited to get to see this wonderful event.
It is a combination of different dances from all the states of India, forms of classical dances, folk dances, traditional dances, and it is an amalgamation of all. Oh, what a wonderful presentation. Right in front we see two elephants, so beautifully decked up and moving ahead.